Hey, I'm Fu, and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Yes, our colony is called Milliways. Yes, it will be an awesome colony soon. Well, at least I hope it will be. Things are turning out quite well. I am expecting another raid to be coming very soon. Now, the temperature is really quite warm. We need to do something about this, which means more power and more research and more, well, everything. Now, last episode we did have a few issues with a zit in power. Just here, the wall has still not been repaired because it started to catch on fire. That and also an eclipse for part of the day, which hasn't helped. Now there is a lot of wood around the place, so we need to get things done. Now, is anyone angry? Doesn't look like it. People are injured though. Miriam, I'm very sure, has a lot of small little things. Yeah, bites, scratches, all untreated currently. Someone should get around to that. Like Fu. Can you treat? Yeah, there we go. The priorities should be right. They are with the doctoring. So it was just a matter of time. There we go. So that's one treatment. Now, we need more power, because we are not hitting enough. These two solar panels just keep us going through the day. Now, we will need something throughout the night as well. So my thought is if we use, where's power? Wind turbine. And we can actually place them over the solar panels, which is a really nice little, well, kind of cheating, but it works for what we need. Now, I probably might as well buff it right up against it. Or do I move it sideways? Because the thing is, it's not the same width as the solar panels, which means I can't put it evenly down, and that's going to annoy me so much. Yeah, okay, well, I think I'll flip it this way, because this should be fine. We just have to chop down, one tree? Yeah, we need to chop down one tree if we do it like this, which would be this one. It'll be fine. Well, I'm happy with this. It means we should have some more power overnight. I think it may be also time to build the battery room that I talked about, and also a redundancy battery set. So, also, how's the research going? It's at 94 out of 300 for stone cutting. We have a long way to go. Fu, you know what? I think maybe giving you a chair, Fu, would be a good idea. Let's see. It is under furniture. Yes. Wooden dining chair. Probably help. We will be moving this eventually, but let's get the research done, because that's a big thing. Oh, severe illness. Who's got illness? Jabir, what's happened? Malnutrition extreme. 87%, and you are still hungry. So someone should come by wardening, but there's no food again. Oh. That's on my head. I guess we could hunt an emu. Nah, not an emu. I don't think hunting an emu is a good idea. What else? Chugga. I think we're gonna might as well hunt some of these alpaca again. So let's hunt all the alpaca. This might be risky because we might get some revenge. If it does happen, I will micromanage the hell out of it. Because that's what you have to do. Now, what else can we do for attacks? Well, when the next raid comes, I'm hoping we have... Oh, well, we got an escape pod, that's something. When the next raid comes, I'm hoping we have the stone walls done and we actually have some stone around the place. Eugene the liar. Unfortunately, he's called Eugene the recruiter, so I can't call him that. Eugene, you are... how's your health? You are not too badly injured. You are 40 years old. 80, including your cryo sleep. You're pretty much incapable of a lot of things. Anything we really want you for? Actually, can you even haul intellectual? You can't. You're incapable of an intellectual, violent, caring, and crafting. But can you haul? Crafting, mining. I think you can haul. Well, yeah. We always need someone who can haul. Can you clean? Artistic crafting. I gather you can clean as well. I guess it's not part of. Yeah, we'll rescue you. I think that's a good idea. Or we could just leave you to die, because I just realised we still do have Jabir. Let's see, because you still have the extreme malnutrition, which is in part my fault. your character... Yeah, it'd be better if we actually got Jabir than... What's their name? So, okay. We will mark this as a medical bed. We'll get someone over there. Oh, we need colonist beds. Yes, I know. And we'll rescue, not capture. Means we don't have to worry about them sort of just dying on the map. It's one less body. Does mean we'll run out of food and a few other things, but we'll deal with it. Ooh. Awesome, Miriam. You've hunted the alpaca quite well. So one more bit of meat, so someone should get around to doing that sometime. Now, it does mean that people will be eating raw meat by the time they're, by the time they actually get a meal made. So Decker, can you prioritise butchering? Oh, cool, we got the stone cutting, that's what I wanted. Now, after stone cutting, can we go straight towards turrets? I don't think we can. Gun turrets, we need microelectronics basic, which is 700 research. Well, I'll get that set up now then. Actually, Fu, you're going to do some doctoring. You could doctor, but you're not going to use... doctor care but no medicine, so just recruit you. Get you to haul the medicine back, because they're not wasting that high quality medicine on Eugene. It's not worth it given that he's just going to wander off the map. Now Jabir, you are up and running because you've had some food. Yes, but I'm assuming it was raw food, yeah. Decker, keep on butchering. You don't have any materials, we've got the meat. Then cook. Okay, maybe I need to turn this up a little bit higher. I do. Cooking needs to be much higher. Decker, your job is to cook. I think everyone's pretty much got roughly the same passion. Nope, okay, actually Decker was one of the higher ones. Nope, Tashi. No eating raw meat. Consume the meal instead. You're going to be much happier about that. Okay, but I will need to be working on this meal situation a little bit more carefully, as well as more rooms. Because we still don't have enough. Okay, now we've got wood that's lying around, so people need to haul it. What's the priorities like? Hauling is not high enough. Fu, you're doing a lot of researching. Decker's doing the cooking. Tashi, you are going to be doing plant cutting. How about hauling? Yeah, get the hauling done, because that's going to be really useful. And these plants are also nearly fully grown, so we'll have a lot of food soon, which is really good. Now, Miriam, yes, you can sleep in the cooler. No, I'm not going to let you sleep in the cooler. That's a really bad place for you to sleep. But we don't have the rooms either. Of course we don't. Come on, recruit, walk over here, and then you can fall asleep. Yeah, it's a little better. It's not perfect. It's just another bedroom we need. So how about this? We'll get this the bedroom situation, well, actually, battery room first, because that's one thing I want to do. So the batteries take up 2 space. Whoops, I need to do it 1 out. Now this does violate my rule of keeping a 1 space. Ah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, that's going to annoy me. That's going to annoy me so much. Okay, maybe we won't put this just here. Maybe we'll place it somewhere else. I think that will probably be best. Actually, why don't we place it right up against here? Our first battery set can go... Let's see. Oh, another thing. That isn't in the wind turbine? It isn't. Okay, so, okay, where was I? Walls. So we need to place it 1 in, because we're leaving a 1 gap. Go pull it right up, and we'll make a door somewhere. Probably, I guess, on the bottom side, because that's still centered. Note the batteries, it can't be, so it has to be here. So place a door, and yeah, someone should get around to that eventually. We'll also make someone chop down the tree, because the trees don't belong this high. It's not an arboretum. I think that's the thing. Oh, well, it's on to another night. Morning has come. People have really poor moods. Can't blame them, honestly. Some of these tables need to be built, but we still do have, well, 1 meal, if that's anything. And Eugene is now going to wander off the map, which is fine by me. Doesn't mean that Eugene did use 1 food, but maybe at a later point you may be able to help us. Consider it like good karma, I guess. Albeit I don't know if Cassandra, the storyteller, has karma, but I'd like to think that it might help us in the future. Okay, so on to research, and that will be the microelectronics. So these turrets will be happening soon, I'm hoping. So we do have one alpaca. One of these days I'll get it right. So where is Deca? So you're meditating. You could meditate. Let's check your needs. You are hungry, joy deprived, insulted. Ooh, insulted. Wow. And you're in darkness. Yeah, the dark. Okay. Looks like I've focused too heavily on building rooms and then setting up lights and a few other important things. How about this? Work on the horseshoe pins. That means there'll be some entertainment. What are you doing? You're playing horseshoes. Love it how that was the first thing you did. Oh, cargo pods. Okay. And it is camel hair. Well, might as well mark it to be hauled in. There's a lot of things that need to be hauled in, unfortunately, and Foo's gone berserk. Why have you gone berserk? I didn't check. Probably slept in the heat because that's the negative moodlet currently. Possibly, I don't know. I should have been a bit more careful and looked. Oh well, oh. Foo, go berserk. And cool, you're standing in the fields, which is actually the highest place in UT, 1.7. And the horseshoe pins are giving you your... Wish escape did close the beauty display. Okay, well, there we go. You're playing games, which actually fixes up your joy, which is something we haven't been working on. And I love it how everyone's giving it a play. So that's one thing you could have done a little bit earlier on. So that's, like I said, something to note for next time. Now we will have to get other types of entertainment up, but I gather we don't need to do this right now. And is Jabir going to die there? Extreme 87%, and we can't rescue because they're still inside here. How about this? Can Deca? I know you're running Deca, but can you deliver food? We don't have any food. Deca, butcher, do that. Oh, Foo, please stop. I know you're volatile, but just keep a cap on it just a little bit. Stand outside in the rain and enjoy it. And maybe close the door as well, that could help. Okay, that's the meat. Now cook. Now Miriam, I don't know, will you get a positive buff from eating raw meat? Actually, no, I don't want to find out. I'd rather you just wait for the one meal to come in. There we go. Deca, do your job. And consume that simple meal, Miriam. And recruit you as well. Oh, well, it looks like it was too late. Miriam's gone berserk. And Deca, can you do just a little bit more cooking? Nope. Selected Deca. Cook. It just helps. Now, Tashi, just grab the meal. Pretty sure you can... Very sure you could just run in and get that done. What the hell is that noise? Wow, Foo. You've gone full out on that boar. Now, you've only got a pistol and you weren't using it. You may lead a wild boar to death. That's impressive. Well, I gather that I can probably get someone to haul this body in. Haul the body. Yep, okay, we got around. And Foo's berserk rages come to an end. Well, that's something. Now we just need to wait for Miriam to get out of her spittle. Her... It is a berserk, isn't it? Yeah. Because you're uncomfortable. And that's to do with the heat. Well, fair enough, fair enough. Just stop hitting Deca. Deca, run. Yeah. Okay, so table is one thing. So, Foo, whereabouts? How badly are you hurt? You've got scratches. Can you feed Jabir? I think that would help on one side. Oh, might help us get Jabir. Can you make it over there and feed him in time before he goes, well, is completely malnutrition to 93%. So, yep, okay, well, you now have food, so I guess you might be able to stand up and get into bed. I gather this is one of the things which will take a very long time to decrease. 93%, yeah, we don't have much playing area there. We've only got 2 meals, we do have another body there. Oh, what are you doing, Deca? Okay, no, you're cooking, that's fine. My mistake. Go ahead and do that. Foo, you are playing horseshoes, which will get your beauty will go up, and as well as your comfort. Well, your comfort is 0, because you need to be sitting on furniture, that's fair enough. But your joy did go up, which Or probably help people stop breaking. It's an interesting place, Miriam, to sleep on the ground. Well, that's another day done. I had to say things might start to balance out a little better. Well, morning has come. People are eating meals, proper meals, which is nice. We still have another body to butcher and some spare meat around. Now, I gather that these corn plants, these corn plants are nearly there. We're going to have a very big harvest. It's going to be great. Food's gotten sick from infection. Let's jump to location. Oh, looks like you're going to rest until healed in this bed. Let's check. You have a minor untreated infection in your torso. So it looks like Decker has some work to do. Nope, Decker's not a doctor. Tashi. Prioritize treating, that's the one I want. I don't want you to feed food first thing. Otherwise the infection might gain a greater hold than I would care for. Ooh, mad animal as well. A boomer loop. Whereabouts is this boomer loop? The boomer loop is much closer than I'd care for. Decker, can you be recruited? Stand over here. Nope, food. Unrecruit, stay in bed. Who else is around the place? Tashi, can you come up here? And shoot the boom loop. Can you then fire at the boom loop until it dies? I guess Decker, I can unrecruit you for a moment. Come on. This is going to explode, which is annoying. Which means some of this might, what's the word for it? Start to burn. Yeah. We'll deal with it. Just if you can hit the animal. Yeah, wow. That's a bigger explosion than I remember it having. Okay, Tashi. Your job is now to put out fire. Now it is raining, which helps. Yep. Okay, well, it looks like we have boom loop for dinner. Don't consume it, I want you to haul it. There we go. That's the side effect of using wood. Things will burn. Now, Decker, you are training Anita? Yeah, that's fine. You did train her with war meat, and Anita's up to a 5 now. It's nearly the full way there, which is the 8. Just needs a little bit more time. How many meals have we got? We've got 4 meals. Yeah, that is fine, I guess. And what are you doing? You're going to butcher the animal? I am fine with that, Miriam. Just glad to see you're not eating it raw, as you did eat the human body raw. And we are harvesting corn. Oh my god, finally. You did fail a few times. I'm not happy about that, but you'll learn. Can you... Yeah, I know you're going to cook. How about this? Can you... Not a hauler. Okay, that explains why. Decker, you are hauling more wood to the table? Oh, so finally we'll have a table lot. It might be worth... Yeah. See, since this area isn't in light at all, people are getting unhappy about that. I could put a light in there. It does mean a little bit of power. I don't know if in the long run that's going to be worth it. If I can find which one it's under. So it's under furniture. A lamp is a piece of furniture. I'll have to remember that. Well, what else could it be? To be honest, I don't know what else you could put a lamp under. Okay, well, place it here and we'll fix up the power conduits as well. I guess I didn't notice that they were damaged from the zit from last episode, because we don't have any power inside this area here. Now, this is how warm. It is 30 degrees. Yeah, it's still too warm. People, I guess, are unhappy about that. You're in a repulsive bedroom. Okay. You're comfortable, sick. Okay, so they're not complaining about the heat. That was what I was afraid of. It is 30. And it would be humid as well. Don't know if the game really deals with humidity, but yeah, the humidity would be the real kicker, I personally say. It's a lot harder to keep yourself cool. And okay, see if I can flag these blocks to be hauled out as well. Oops, don't press the O, press the P. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a nice big area. We'll place a door. We might... I don't think we can smooth the walls, because that's door fortress. But we can actually replace them with some better looking walls. But for the time being, we'll place a door there. It means people don't have to look at the bodies. I don't know, that's just a personal thing. I don't think it really matters. Also need to mine out this a little bit as well, because we need to put a ventilation in, just so we can keep this entire room cool constantly. Well, people just need to get some work done, but that will be done in the morning. Oh my god. I curse Cassandra. I'll curse Cassandra until the day I die. Well, you know, just as I was going to clock over for the night, we had a blight. That's all the food, pretty much. Apart from like a couple of pieces of corn. We had so much food ready. That is not funny. Okay, well, how much corn did we get? We only got 43 units. We would have had hundreds of units. Ah. Well, okay, I'll clock over for the night and then someone can harvest them in the morning. Morning has come once again. Our crops are pretty much gone. But we have a table. A superior table. It's not a piece of artwork, but it is a superior table. So we get some chairs, and then people stop complaining about, you know, not having a table to eat on. So we'll go maybe 2. Actually, we'll just go for 2 seats. No, actually 4 seats. I mean, it is a bit of a waste at the time being, because we won't ever have 4 people sitting down at one time. But just in case. Now, the harvesting is happening. It's a shame that we lost... Actually, we would have had a ton of corn. We'd have had like easily 500 units. By just double clicking this, it's 178. And that's from what? Maybe 5 to 10 pieces of corn crop? Yeah, we would have had a ton. That is a real disappointment. But it does mean we actually have more meals now, which is good. Mysterious blight. I wish the blights actually had a reason. That'd be nice. Now this door is really frequently used. I think I really want to put a path just to the centre here, but it is also through the crop. I don't know. We'll see. And we also have, what's that? A few pieces of rice. Well, I guess that is something. You're not a hauler, right? Of course you're not a hauler. Why would you haul? So how's food going? Because you do have an infection, right? From the tusks. It's extreme, but it developed immunity. Ah, well, there we go. So you should be getting up soon. And how about Jaber? Jaber's probably unhappy because you're in darkness and a whole lot of other things. Ugly environment? Yeah, because people aren't cleaning. Because the levels aren't high enough for that to be done. Yeah, people are prioritising everything else apart from cleaning, which, yeah, I can understand, but I don't know. See, the priority thing does work, but I don't know. You need to find a better way to fine-tune it so we can actually get the correct amount of work done for everything. Okay, did I just put a cooler down? I just put a cooler down. I don't want a cooler. Cancel the cooler. We want to put a vent. That's better. Whew, glad I didn't make that mistake. That would have been a costly mistake. And we have a seat. A normal quality seat, but the seat's at the table, and people have a place to eat now. Now, it's probably not very nice inside. Let's take a look at the beauty. It is... Oh, the table provides a 34. Wait a second, that's confusing me. 34 positive? Oh yeah, so the table is 34. But it only provides the unit once, which is why the rest of the values are negative. Yeah, that makes sense. And so that is a negative 2.3 because of the blood. Okay, so the butchering table probably shouldn't be put in here. Maybe the cleaning could be put a bit higher. Okay, let's take a look at the workflow again. So, cleaning. What are we going to do? Who can we set up to be the cleaner? Well, the food really needs to get the research done because that's going to be so useful. And the sooner we get it, the better off we'll be. Tashi. Now, Decker is the cook. You know what? I might as well put Tashi as one. There we are. I was wondering when this was going to happen. Our raid. Because we haven't had one for, what is it? A episode or two? No, just an episode. So there are 3 people this time. I think they were attacking immediately. Yeah, they are. Because they're attacking a wooden door, which could be any one of these doors, which is a shame. Now, we don't have really any defences down below, so I wonder, what can we do? Miriam, are you still naked? Yeah, you still are, and you are unhappy about that, aren't you? You're naked and you're cold. And we don't have any clothes because I haven't set because I haven't set up a job for it yet under the electric tailoring bench. So, you know what, I'll do the jobs now, and then we can worry about it sometime else. So I'll do, always keep 5 spare pants around. I think that'll be a fine amount for the moment. 5 spare pants, 5 shirts. Yep, and I'm assuming they can make it out of any material. They can, that's fine. Shirts, jackets, parka tribal wear. How about a cowboy hat? Yeah, people can wear cowboy hats. It is the frontier. Well, this is Milliways, so they probably should be wearing maybe a spiff suit or a dress or something. Something fancy. Because this is the colony at the end of the universe. Okay, so where can we position our characters when they come in for the raid? Now, double checking everyone has a weapon. Bet you someone's dropped it. Oh, no, everyone has a weapon. I'm fine with that. So recruit you guys, and I think using these rocks for cover is probably going to be our best bet. They are going to be coming diagonal. Wonder, can we get out there in time? Let's see. Yes, we can. Okay, let's see what order we can put people in. So who's the longest range weapon? Okay, Decker, you've got a knife, so maybe I'll place you this side. Tashi, you have the longest range weapon, so we'll put you on the corner. Slow things down. Yep, so they are coming very soon. Yep, Tashi's already attacking. First hit, that is excellent. They have yet to even start throwing a bullet. Throwing a bullet? Shooting a bullet. Or throwing a grenade, that's what I meant. So people are going to start shooting, because it's kind of getting close now. Yeah, there we go. So that's that person dealt with. Now how about Baker? One after Baker, please. Decker? Decker? Melee attack. Yeah, you are really struggling to find any cover, aren't you? Okay, there we go. And then there's the last person, Nog, which, just for the sake of it, melee attack Nog, because we'll be able to do that. Assuming Decker can get there in time. You need a personal shield, Decker. You got hit one too many times. Can you make it? I think... Oh my god, you were nearly getting hit. No, but the looks of it, we can't get Nog. Oh well, I'll let Nog be. And recruit everyone. And get someone to haul this body in right away. Can't prioritize hauling the body because why? Are you already doing that? You are... What are you doing? Okay, you are already hauling the body. And what about Baker? Can we try and capture Baker? 13 on shooting. You're pretty. You have the chemical interest, which fits right into this colony. What else? Careful shooter. That means you're slower but have a better aim, which would be fine with a sniper rifle. Oh, I think you would be. Let's double see. What does it say on the traits? It says you're a pretty good shot, but you need more time to focus. So +3 in shooting, aim time is 25%, shooting accuracy is +50. Yeah, a sniper rifle would be nice right now. Probably just going to leave you there for the moment because we don't have the space for another colonist. What are you doing? You're cowering. Why are you cowering? What is there to be afraid of? Resting? Okay. How about this? There are some items here. I want you to haul the grenades in. I would rather they be Molotov cocktails, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. And what are you doing? You're going to haul the fine meal to the stockpile. That is also fine. So how's the meals going? We have 22 meals. Excellent. So someone should get around to cleaning, hopefully. Because things are looking quite ugly inside. And the roofing still hasn't been done over here. Double check that I haven't made a expand build roof. There is a build roof on that. That is fine. Make sure all of that is inside. Yep, that should be inside. Assuming it is. So someone's just got to get around to doing it, but, you know, people need rest. And our battery room still needs to be set up. We still need another set of rooms for our colonists, but our food is up. The hauling is being done, which is really great to see. You know what? Because I just realised we've got some trees in our hauling zone. Might expand this just a little further outwards. So we'll copy the same stockpile settings that we have in the bottom one and place it in the top. So I'm assuming that I've prevented bodies from being stored there, which is the big thing. And also expand this out. Nope, don't want to make a new one. Can I... Yep. I have to work out how to do this correctly. I don't want to create a new stockpile, I want to expand it. Yeah. I have to work out what I'm doing wrong, which causes it not to expand this zone properly. Ooh, we are low on medicine now. How much medicine do we have? We have 6 units. 6 units isn't much. What are you using the medicine for? You're going to medicine Decker because of the left arm and right hand gunshot wounds, which, you know, you can blame Tashi for that, and you can probably blame Fu. I'm going to blame Fu. So how's the microelectronics going? Okay, they are coming along, they are taking their time. Now, when we get to gun turrets, the cost is fine because we are industrial, yeah, that's what I was wondering. How's this corn plant going? Yep, so these still haven't hit 100%, so we still do have a little bit of corn around, but, you know, people need to actually get around to planting all the food, because it's still not done. And this food is still not inside, but it doesn't expire for a while, so that's not too much to worry about. Okay. What can we do? Speed things up for one. There we go. So I wonder if setting the levels, plant cut, how about grow? Tashi can be on grow, daycare probably not. Hopefully people get around to it now. Oh, you're also on cleaning duty. Okay, everyone has to do cleaning now. Because the beauty issue is a little bit disconcerting at times. Now, probably also end up putting a floor inside here. So, last thing we'll do this episode, because we have hit the roughly the ending point for this episode, is mark this to be mined, just so we've got a nice sort of squarish area, and then build another bedroom. Still don't know why Tashi hasn't made a roof for their bedroom yet. I mean, cool, you can see the night sky, and it's probably brilliant, given that there isn't much light pollution around. But I'm very sure that when it starts pouring, you don't want to be sleeping in a wet bed, and you probably also don't want to be drenched in rain, because it is, like I said, a rainforest. So, last thing we'll do is make another set of walls. So the wall is 7. 6, 7. That is 7 from the inner edge. Yeah. And that's another bedroom. So we can put a double bed in it. Also remember to put some doors in, which will be... What's that? 1, 2... 1, 2 space. There and there. That keeps things even. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And I'll see you around sometime.